beautiful friends. It's Lisa here from Arcaneandstellar, and I want to welcome you to this timeless pick a card reading. I am going to be doing channeled messages from their heart. So what would they want to tell you? And we'll see what comes through. Now, I do want to kind of tell you guys about something I've recently worked on. And when I post this, you'll be able to go on my Etsy shop and purchase this meditation. But I've done a 10-minute meditation for telepathically connecting with somebody. And they could be alive. They could be past. They could be somebody you haven't yet met. Maybe for some of you, it's like you want to connect to somebody you haven't even met yet. But that meditation is going to help you do that. And I think it falls in line well with this reading, because often in those meditations, you can actually get messages from that person's higher self. So with that being said, check it out if you'd like. And yeah, and you can also watch it, by the way, in my membership area. All levels of members on YouTube can watch that as well. So I hope that this reading is going to be helpful for you and it's going to be insightful. Let's go ahead and get started. Hello, my friends. So you chose group number 1. We're going to get some channeled messages from this person's heart. You've chosen this sticker. Very beautiful. Let's get started. So we start off with one card, the Magician. And to me, I think this person wishes that you knew how amazing they are. They've written a song for you, I think, or they've listened to music, or I think you've inspired a song in this person. They'd want you to know that maybe they are independent, rebellious, and strong. It's just their nature. It's just the way that they are. They're a bit of a daredevil. They'd want you to know all about how cool they are, to be honest. And they may have a hard time opening up to you. They may be somebody who's often very much in control of the way that they behave. They may have strong control, over their personality and how they act toward you. We have nearby and has a pet, so maybe these are some clues for you guys into relation to this person. They could be nearby to you, or they want to be nearby to you. I feel like for some of you, it's like they'd want to settle down and have a pet with you. Like that might be their version of what family looks like. We also have here somebody new, someone new, okay? So for some of you, if this person's been seeing someone new, this person may be doing this to show off. It could be a manipulation tactic for some of you, especially. I'm just going to be channeling these very quickly. So what comes through, comes through. Take it if it resonates, obviously. A message from their heart. This person just they would want you to know, they don't open up easily. They're very independent, and it takes a lot of talking for them to really open up. And they enjoy talking to you. But yeah, it's like they have to talk a lot in order to kind of open up to, to somebody. And so I feel like this person craves opening up to you. They crave, they do have romantic feelings for you. So this person has a lot of love in their heart for you. They may, with the heart in the clouds though, have a hard time sticking around. And again, it may be that they have this sort of independence to them where it's like they don't settle down very easily. They're not one to, again, open up very easily. And it's like they'd want you to know that this person may really enjoy. We have movie lover here. So that's interesting, because it may be somebody who it's like they want what the movies have. I don't know, maybe there's a part of them that fantasizes about you and about spending time with you, I think on a very mundane level as well. And this may be something that they need in order to proceed. It's like they want more time with you, to get to know you, to open up to you, to express themselves to you. I feel like this person dreams about you, thinks about you. But yeah, the clouds are here. So it makes me think of somebody who's not easily tied down, and they could also face a lot of confusion when it comes to their heart when they feel strong feelings, because they're not used to it. They don't easily, it can bother them. It eats at them because they're used to being independent, rebellious, kind of on their own. And so when they start to get really close, it's like it becomes hard for them. And with the mice and the cross here, they may be hoping for things between you to heal, as an example, or they could have certain worries when it comes to the way that they haven't expressed themselves to you as well. One of the things I think that they would tell you is I haven't told you everything about what's going on inside of me, and I wish I could express these things to you. Let me see. I'm going to grab my message cards as well And we're going to see what pops through here. A message from their heart. What is a message from their heart? Some real words. I can't believe you'd like me too. So there could be some disbelief in like whether, and maybe that's what makes them kind of independent, like rebellious and strong. Oftentimes people come to that because they haven't found many reliable relationships in their life. And so it's like somebody who has almost a disbelief that someone like you could like them. And it says here, please give me time, I'm trying. So this person may want you to give them more time to open up as well. Like maybe they need like strong, consistent communication to open up. We have here, I appreciate our friendship as well. And that's another thing. For some of you, this person, maybe they appreciate the friendship so much that they're scared to take it past that. You know what I mean? To get closer. I think you're cute. So this definitely, yeah, this person definitely has an attraction. We have cute though. So to me, cute reminds me of like more innocent feelings. And we have here, choose me. So if you are maybe in another situation, maybe they want you to choose them in some way, or to, and maybe that's the thing with loyalty. It's like, maybe that's where they become so independent and rebellious and like kind of having that strong personality and being so slow to open up, is because they want to be chosen. And in order for this person to feel chosen, they want you to like choose them all the time, even through their downfalls. Now, I'm not saying that that's correct or not. I'm just telling you the message, okay? I'm not saying whether that's healthy or positive or anything like that, or that you should even do it. It depends on the situation. But that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's like somebody who, I feel like their optimism in many ways has been eaten up. It's just been destroyed in life, and they really do care, but they have a really hard time sticking around and showing it, because they do have this independence to them. And I feel like this person, like I said, if they're a musician, they've definitely written something about you, or like they've thought about you while they've kind of strummed their guitar or something. There's definitely a tune associated with you they would tell you about. Maybe you're not aware of it. Again, that's kind of a specific message, but music itself there might be a lot of songs that remind them of you, that sort of thing. Like they hear something and they think about how much they feel, like when they hear love songs, or this is definitely, like when they hear love songs, they think of you. And even though they may seem really tough, it's like, even though I seem really tough, my heart's enamored, you know, and I really do care. Yeah, this person, I do feel like that. I think you're cute. And yeah, I appreciate our friendship. And even if you like have a romantic one, friendship is I think a good core to a romantic relationship, right? Because, you know, showing that friendship. And I think this person does enjoy talking to you, and maybe you do make them feel better about themselves as well. You know, especially if you're in a good connection with this person. It's like they appreciate you know, you being a rock in their life. And maybe you're a person that made them feel secure when they've never felt that way before, you know? And I do feel like this person's in disbelief, because you are somebody that really comes to them in a way that is very romantic. Like I said, maybe they're not always good at showing those gestures, but they're very protective and they care a lot about you. And maybe they're protective of their heart, like I said, but yeah, there's a part of them that feels so innocent around you. Like, again, I think you're cute. It reminds me of like school, like a school child, like a child crush, you know, like where it's like, oh, they're so cute. And like, there's nothing beyond that. It's just very innocent. You know what I mean? Like, they're not thinking like, oh, I want to like do this or that, or getting like, it feels very sweet, actually. And what's interesting is that with this like sort of, I don't know, the image I'm getting of this person, it feels like they're not normally like that. Like, there's something very special about the way that you come off to them, and it's different. You know, it's not just like a physical attraction or lust. It's something that's very deeper than that. And so maybe for some of you, if you've wondered if there's something beyond lust, this is a good, you know, message for you to hear, because it aligns with what they're really feeling. And like I said, in certain cases with someone new, if you are worried that there's someone new, I think that actually they would tell you that you actually captured their heart as well, especially in those situations specifically. But like I said, that's going to be specific. But yeah. This person, I feel like they wish they could show off to you. Like they have a lot of imagination in terms of like showing or proving themselves to you, like their capabilities. Like, oh, I'm such a badass this, or I'm such a badass that, or I could do this, I could protect you like this, I'm so strong, I'm so this, I'm so that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they actually have like little like imaginations. What was it, like a comic book hero or something, or like it's like they watch too many movies and they think about all these weird scenarios where they could like show off to you. Like I show off to you in my head, in my daydreams. But like I said, it's like I feel like this person, like one of their ideal dreams would be just to have like watch movies with you. It's very innocent, like child. It's like doing normal things, you know, just having a good time. And it's so funny because of this whip. It kind of reminds you of a leash and then a pet. It's like walking the dog with you, or like, you know, like having a pet with you. Just having like this sort of, like a lot of their daydreams about you are very innocent. And again, it's like saving you or something as well, like a child. It reminds me of a child in a way. So that's adorable, to be honest. So that's kind of the messages I'm getting from this person. I'm not gonna, I think I'm gonna keep it like right here at 10 minutes. I think that's a good, you know, amount of time. And I don't feel like I'm gonna get much more out of this anyway. So with that being said, guys, check the end of the video. I'm going to include the meditation that I shared amongst the members in this video. And I want you to also know that there are going to be ads on this one. So, you know, if you want to try it, but there may be ads in it. But I'm also going to have the link to the MP3 that you can purchase on my Etsy channel. It'll be in the comments, okay? So check it out if you want to buy it and have it for yourself. But that can help you energetically connect in meditation, spiritually connect to this person or any person that you like, whether they're alive, past, or not yet in your life. Maybe so for some of you, you want to meet your future soulmate through meditation. That's a wonderful way to do it too, see what appears. But it's a short 10-minute, very quick, like and concise kind of meditation. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. So if you want to check it out, take care, guys, and I will see you all later. Hello, my friends. So if you chose group number 2 here, this is going to be your reading. So what is a message from their heart? What do they want to say? What are the things that they'd want to share with you, the person on your mind? So that's what we're going to start with. And I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm just going to be using this deck and some Lenormand and some of my cards. So here we've got the 5 of Cups, and I feel like this person, oh gosh, they have some sort of sadness here in this situation. There may be remorse and regret. We have humble here, and so I could see this person telling you, you've humbled me. I've never felt this sad or down before. Like I really, you know, you've changed my outlook here. We have skeptic, and it's almost like somebody who thought that they could never feel this way, that they could never be affected this way. And this person may be a skeptic, and that's just sort of, you know, what's coming through here. I feel like this person, let me see here. There may be qualities of them, party animal and daredevil, where they've taken chances and tried to act really open-minded or as if they didn't care. And I feel like maybe that's backfired on them. When they maybe were keeping things open, maybe they didn't want to be honest with you, and maybe they were kind of skeptical of the outcome, and that's why they did that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so say you had a discussion about your feelings. It's the type of thing where they like sort of were open-ended, or they weren't really honest, and now it's like they're realizing perhaps what they've lost here. I feel like that there's, like I said, some sort of humbleness. And there may be certain health issues that you're not aware with this person, by the way, whether it's mental health or physical health or something that they've kind of kept from you or that they were worried would affect the connection in some way. This is really interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe that's not for everyone, but I'll be very curious to see what this person, I feel like that they are a bit reclusive, and I feel like this person, it's like they have reread your messages and your communications like over and over and over. I feel like this person has like gone over, maybe they've even like tried to look you up or like whatever, but it's like man, I feel like this person, like, it's like they will overview your conversations. They'll go over the things that they should have said, could have said, you know, what you've said. And they may even, like, you know how sometimes you like read something later on, you're like, ah, shit, now I see what that really meant. It's like, oh, I think that they were trying to tell me something there, and I kind of missed the boat there on that. And it's kind of like that. It's almost like a person who wishes they could go back in time and rewrite things a little bit here in a certain case. Oops. We have here contemplative. Yes, like I told you, it's like they've had time to think too. I think here with this connection, this person would want you to know that they've thought a lot about things. And if they acted flippant before, I feel like that there's remorse there, you know, in how they've treated it. And especially if they danced around, like with dancer, it's like if they dance around the real answer. It's almost like somebody who was like skirting around the answer, you know, dancing around it, and being showy as an example, but not really being real. That's something here. This person really, let me see here. Yeah, they feel sad about something. I'm going to go ahead and move on over to the Lenormand cards now. What is going on? Like, what would they want to say? Oh, yeah. They feel very skeptical that things can ever be restored or fixed between the two of you. They feel like that there's quite a wall here in terms of like what's going on between you. With the mountain here, they may feel like that there are huge distances. Maybe it's distance like physically, or it's just like there's been such a mountain that's come up between the two of you. And they would want to traverse it, but I'm not sure if they feel like they can at this point. We'll see. I mean, it probably depends on the situation a little bit. For some of you, it's like you're not nearby, or they're not close to you. It's like there's distance between the two of you, whether like I said, metaphorical or physical, and that gets to them. This person may feel like they don't have a lot of people to really truly talk to in their life. They're very like, in many ways, lone and introverted. I feel like I said that with the avid reader, it even reminds me of somebody who's very internally focused, actually. Even if they seem like they're a partier, or they seem kind of like rebellious, or like kind of like bad or something, you know what I mean? Bad, air quotes. But they're actually quite introverted. They're very thoughtful, and they're very contemplative. And maybe at the time that you met them, or you knew them, or maybe something happened between the two of you. Maybe they were more in that energy, but I feel like they've become quite quiet. For some of you, I wonder if like COVID affected them or something like that, where it kind of took away and made them really think, and they became much more sensitive during that period. I think COVID, by the way, changed a lot of people. I know that may not be for all of you though, okay, but I'm just kind of saying it specifically because I know for some of you that's going to be like, oof, like maybe they had many friends and they were just sort of flippant before, but now it's sort of whittled down their friendships, and they don't have as many, and they kind of realized who's there for them and who's not, who's around and who's not, who's a good time buddy and who's a real time friend, you know what I mean, that sort of thing. So there's that. And I feel like in many ways they kind of reflect on how happy they've been with you, you know. And for some of you, of course, this could also be that they've felt humbled in their life because of you, because you've helped them perhaps see or feel the warmth again. You know, especially if this isn't one where you have a distance between the two of you and you're fine. So I'm going to move into more of those messages. This is a person who longs to be close to you, who wants to be closer and to get closer, and feels great pleasure in talking to you and, you know, discussing things with you, and feels like, you know, for instance, your words are bright and they're optimistic and they uplift them. And let's see what else in terms of channeled messages here. Maybe you're a free thinker like they are, and it's like you guys can just talk. They can actually talk to you about things, and they can be open. Like maybe if they have opinions that are not widely respected, or whatever it may be, you know. But here we have, I'm hiding my true feelings. So I feel for a lot of you, it's more of that case, like where they are hiding their feelings. They're not saying everything. Maybe they are very afraid of expressing themselves and being genuine. We have, I've been daydreaming about you, and I told you, avid reader, like that. Some of those cards are really make me think of somebody who really thinks about you, daydreams about you, wonders about you. And we have, why can't we have a happy ending? So I think this is a person who wishes that, you know, they would tell you, I wish we could have a happy ending. Why can't we? Like, it's so unfair the way life goes, the way things have been set up in this life. It just seems like things worked against us in some way, or, you know, there are too many obstacles here with the Mountain. But we have here, you've changed my life. And so you've definitely had quite an effect on this person. And I think they'd want you to know that you've had a big effect on them, that you've changed the way that they see everything in their life in some way, or at least a big part of it, you know, maybe relationships and so on and so forth. I want to see you. Yeah. So if you haven't seen this person, it's like they crave to see you again. They want to see you again. They've daydreamed about seeing you again, what it would be like to talk to you again, to kind of get over these problems. I'm actually going to take a Whispers of Love card here for you guys. Yeah, they'd want you to know. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Yeah, this person cares about you very deeply. And so for some of you, this may not be physical, you know what I mean, a romantic connection. You know, for some of you, maybe you're asking about somebody that's not romantic, by the way. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, it's important to love others deeply. And it's like they treasure you more than ever now. And I think it's because I think they look back and they realize like how much quality time they've had with you. Or maybe they wanted or crave more quality time with you as well. Because my eyes are going to that quality time. And it's like they treasure those moments that you spent together. Like there are a few quality moments that they really daydream about, that they think about, that they reminisce about, that they can't let go. Especially with that Five of Cups, it's like they keep two very happy ones. It's like two very happy memories in particular. Or maybe it's when the two of you are together or something. And we have here, focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. And I feel like this person may have felt like you looked for the good in them, unlike other people in their life. Like maybe you showed them respect. You know how sometimes our friends, it's like we get around people that just don't really even see us for who they are. Or who we are, sorry. You feel like sometimes they don't even know you. It's like they've got their own version painted. And it's almost like you saw a part of them that other people didn't see. And then do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Your attention really, I think your attention meant something very important to them. And look how committed you are to love. Consider your foundation. Yeah, I feel like this person, it's like maybe the foundation was hard. And maybe that was something that, you know, created issues between the two of you. But for some of you, it's like they really do, especially if you're in a relationship with this person, I would say, you know, they see a lot of good in you and they're looking to like, you know, treasure and value you for like a long time. I feel like this person, especially in romantic situations, would want to settle down with you, or they daydream about that, you know. But with that being said, you guys, I was kind of inspired to do this because of my meditation video that I've done recently, and I'm going to offer the audio files in Etsy. So if you want to check that out, check out the link. I'm going to post it there. And you can check it out here at the end of the video. Okay, so make sure to scroll down at the end. It's going to have ads on it and stuff like that. But I wanted to say that you can check it out and see if you like it. In the members area, you can access that video without ads, and or you can buy the MP3. And it's a good, quick 10-minute meditation to help you energetically, spiritually connect to somebody. And hopefully you can also get your own messages through such a thing, you know, where you're actually connecting to someone. So I guide you guys through a meditation to help you connect. And that, you know, and that can be used from a multitude of things. You could actually even connect with maybe your boss, as an example, saying you want to raise. I mean, it could be used that way too, right? Or it could be to connect you to some past loved one, or there can be a lot of ways in which, you know, telepathically connecting with somebody, you know, the uses can be various. And so check it out if you'd like. And anyway, I wish you all the very, very best. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully this provided you with some interesting information that will help you. Bye-bye. Hello, my friends. It's group number 3. Group number 3. Okay, so I cleansed the area. Okay, let's take in these messages. So we've got this particular typewriter. Ooh, interesting. So maybe this person has a lot they want to express to you, because I intuitively chose that. And we've got the Ten of Swords. Oh, dang. Okay, so this person, they're hurt. They feel hurt, defeated. They may feel like things are over, that there's nothing that they can do. They may feel very weak when it comes to you as well. This is like, you know, it has a level of finality to it, this card. And it's like, it could be for some of you, it's like they know that they've really screwed things up, as an example. They may feel like things are a mess between the two of you. Oh, interesting. We have mysterious and cocky, so it makes me feel like somebody who has a really hard time opening up. And maybe they come off quite cocky in their life. You know, the thing about it is I want to tell you that this person, if you think that they don't care, they actually do. And I think you actually have a lot in common with this person, even if they don't act like it. It's almost like somebody who likes to disagree just to be a stinker. You know what I mean? Like act like you don't have anything in common. But that's not necessarily for all of you. I actually do feel like for some of you that you just they never met anybody with such similar tastes or ideas. It's like you guys somehow really connected, like you have a similar mindset, as an example. That sort of thing. But what they want to tell you. Okay, so let's see here. I want to say that you've made them like quite happy in their life in certain points. Maybe you have a very happy and cheerful disposition. Maybe you really build them up and you've been a big part of their growth in particular. We have here good cook. Interesting. Similar taste in good cook. They might want to tell you, maybe a message is that you're a very good cook. They like the way that you cook. Especially, I guess, they're more sensitive than they might seem. They're more sensitive, right? We have cocky here and slow to open up, mysterious, but they're actually quite a sensitive person, and they want you to know that. Maybe they've had a tough childhood that's helped them, you know, kind of create this sort of barrier to where they don't open up very easily. And, you know, all that sort of thing. But I think at the end of the day, actually, they're quite a sensitive person, and they would want you to know that. Yeah, behind the scenes, they're a lot different than what they appear to be. You know what I'm saying? This person may act cocky and smart, maybe educated as an example, but yeah. They might put on a nice persona, this person, like well-dressed, educated, cocky, you know, da-da-da-da-da. They have that whole persona, but they're actually, you know, quite a sensitive person. We have unique voice. And they may feel like you have a unique voice, actually. They would want you to know that, that you have a different way of being, that you think differently than a lot of the people that they've known, that they appreciate, like, your unique thoughts. And actually, I think, like I said, there's a lot that they've I want to say, like, you may think this person thinks you're weird or maybe different or something like that, but actually you're more similar than you realize with this person. I wonder if for some of you think that there's no freaking way, like in hell, that they would like you, and they actually really do. This person's a lot more simple as well than you might. Especially if you've thought that you need to impress this person has very simple desires. They're not nearly as fancy as you might perceive them to be. And they'd want you to know, I'm a simple person. I'm not what you think. Yes, I might be well dressed. I might act this way. I might act mysterious. I might act da 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 da. But I am actually a very simple person. And I don't crave a lot. I don't need a lot. I just, you know, want love and affection, as an example here. God, I wonder if some of you are asking about a celebrity. Oh my God, if you are, tell me in the comments, because it's like almost like that type of thing where it's like, I just want a normal life, or I don't know, something like that. I'm just so curious. Okay, heart here. What would they want to say? Yeah. Oh, the heart key. What's the key to their heart? I think that's what they want to say. Okay, what is the key to their heart? It's hard to get to, maybe. Ooh, that's hard. It may be really hard for some of you to get to this person in a way. And I kind of wonder, especially if it's celebrity-based or something like that, for some of you, it may be like it's almost impossible. But you would be I think if you met or something, it'd be quite nice. But anyway, If this person acts, though, in general, and kind of putting that message aside, I know it was kind of very oddly specific, but with the heart, the key, and the scythe, it makes me feel like this person, they care a lot about you. If you've cut them off, it's hurt them very much. Very, very, very much. Like it's a big burden for them. Very big burden for them with the cross and the tower. Like it's very much that even if they act like they don't care, like it drives them nuts. It drives them nuts when you cut them off or when you cut them out. It feels like a piece of them is missing, or it really just, I guess if you want to manipulate them, that would probably be the way to go. Okay. Not that you would do such a thing. I feel like this person, let's see here, with tough childhood and then the house, the sun, and the mice, this person may have had a lot of coping methods that have come from a tough childhood, and they would want you to know that. Now, again, that's not me excusing anything or making excuses. I'm just telling you what they'd say. I feel like also this person may have a lot of problems in their home life right now, or a lot of worries or anxieties in regard to their home life and how things are going in their life. I feel like this person also, they could be losing hope when it comes to you as well. If it's been a long time, like they're very much losing hope, but they still hold on to something because you're like a soulmate or someone very important to them. It may feel like to them in some way that, like on a soul level even, that you've been taken away from them. Like it's almost like even if they don't know you, or I don't know, it feels like a piece of their heart is missing. Is what I'm getting. That's what the words that come, like a piece of my heart is missing. Okay, what would they want to say? I'll go to my message cards. I've been daydreaming about you, so they may have been thinking about you recently. I think you're cute. Interesting here. I think you're cute. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, well, obviously, we got all that cocky, slow to open up stuff. So yeah, they are hiding their true feelings about things. So however they're appearing is not how they're actually feeling. Your words keep replaying in my head. Ooh, interesting. So it's funny with unique voice as well and all of that. It makes me think that you've said something that really sticks to them, and maybe they reread things or like really ruminate over things. We have here, let's make peace. So they may be craving to make peace with you, especially if you have had some rough times. Like they would want you to make peace with them, come back around, that sort of thing. We have here, I'm inexperienced. And so this person may act in a way that is stupid because they don't really know how to act. Like they never figured that out. And we have, I don't know how to handle you. So they may not know how to handle the situation. Maybe it's beyond what they normally deal with or something like that. And we have, I know you care as well. So it's like, oh, sorry. I like kicked my camera stand. Sorry about that. I feel like this person has known that you genuinely cared about them and you still care about them. And that there's something, and they don't know how to handle that. With tough childhood, when someone's sweet and kind, they may not know how to handle that as well. Like they may have a hard time handling it because it's like almost like, I don't know how to handle that. You know what I mean? I see this with a lot of girls, like that are, not girls, I mean, it could be any gender. I'm just saying specifically for me, it's often girls. Maybe just because that's like a strong part of my, people I work with. But I've seen that a lot where it's like they keep attracting jerks, and it's like, but when they get a nice one, they're like, oh, I don't know what to do with this. Like, it's almost like it's too boring. It's not hurting them enough because they have some like masochist tendencies or something. Oh gosh, just saying. Anyways, yeah, and maybe they just don't know how to handle you as well. Or the situation, like maybe they never had somebody before. Maybe they've never been in a relationship or, a proper relationship. But yeah, your words keep replaying in my head. So it makes me feel like I said that they're thinking a lot about you. And there's something you've said that's really like stuck with them. What have you said that stuck with them? I kind of actually want to ask that. So what is the thing? Like, what was it? Oh, okay. You may have expressed something like about travel or feelings or going forward or something like that. Like it's like a suggestion or something here. Maybe you express yourself in a very innocent way and it's like they keep replaying that moment in their head as well. The story could talk about like, you know, travel and stuff like that and moving and blah, blah, blah. So there could be something there. It could have been a confession or saying something too. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on with this person. Now, I want to mention here that I do have a meditation. I'm going to link it down in the comment section description box. It's on my Etsy for purchase if you would like to get an MP3. And like I'll have various other audios in that zip file probably. But basically, I did a telepathic communication recording, a meditation, and I'm going to include it in this video. It's going to have ads on it and stuff like that. So, you know, definitely know that maybe it's not going to be the most, it won't be ad free, but at least you can get a preview of what it's like. It's 10 minutes and it's to help you connect with anyone. And obviously with telepathic communication, you can really express whatever you want. So I kind of told this to Lost Group, but like, I mean, technically you'd use it at work to try to help convince like your boss to give you a promotion or something. I don't know if you wanted to, or I mean, you could really just communicate with anyone, anywhere, even someone you've never met yet. Maybe you want to know about your soulmate or the next soulmate or someone important that you're meant to meet or something like that. You could go into it with that intention and try to use it and see what you get. But also it offers you the ability to get a response from that person energetically, so you can kind of see what happens there too. So I try to make it short so that it doesn't take up someone's whole day, but they can really connect to somebody in a meaningful way. And so check it out if you're interested. The members do have the video there without ads, so you can always check it out there too if you want to join here as a member on the channel. But like I said, I'm going to offer it on MP3 versions and other versions, other audio versions. So if you want to buy it, so you can have it, you know, for life or whatever. There you go. So anyway, lots of love, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you next time. Hello, my friends. So if you chose the last group, group number 4, let's see what this person would say from their heart. Now already I'm getting vibes to use this deck over here, which I didn't use in the other group, so I'm just going to do that. We're going to get one of these. What do they want to say from their heart? Oh, they're grateful for you. Okay, we've got here the Queen of Swords. Wow, look at those beautiful blues. I think this person finds you to be quite an intellectual. Like, you're very smart. And they're very grateful for your presence in their life. I feel here with the Queen of Swords, this person could find you, like I said, to be very intelligent, like you're very smart. I always like admiring your words and your thoughts. I think you're an intelligent person. I'm very grateful for like maybe advice you've given me or ways in which I could talk to you, discuss things with you. Especially like this person may have found like a really good intellectual connection with you, you know, or does find it. And it's like they respect your words, your advice. Okay, we have here far away. We have here sensitive. High maintenance. Has a temper. Nearby, interesting, far away and nearby. Near or far, wherever you are. We have here popular. Independent. Let me see here. I'm going to get a few things out and then I'm going to start talking here. We have career-oriented. Oh, wow. This person could really admire your career or your spirit there in career. Maybe you're doing something that's like a lot different, or you have something about you that's just very go-getter energy. As an example, they might find you to be a bit rebellious, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you're out of the box, as an example. You think differently than others, that sort of thing. Yeah. Fast moving. Okay, so this is a totally different vibe than the other groups. Okay, so I'm going to just start going for it, okay? Get ready. You're very like quick-witted. You're very fast-moving. I think this person is grateful you're in their life because I think you serve as an inspiration for them. I think they appreciate your fast-moving abilities. I think that they appreciate your extrovertedness that you may have. They may see you as extroverted or career-oriented or something like that, or like, you know, just kind of like somebody who does not follow the grain. You're very different, and you may actually, with high maintenance, maybe you handle high maintenance personalities well, or you handle high maintenance situations very easily. We see here family oriented, so this person may be grateful for that. Maybe that you have certain ideas, opinions, beliefs about family as well. It's interesting here with has a temper but sensitive. It makes me feel like, I don't know, I feel like you have a good control over your temper, to be honest, probably. At least that's what I would think that they would say to you. This person may find you extremely attractive, okay? With Sensual Lily, this person may really have a strong physical attraction to you. And I think that physical attraction also has a lot to do with your mind, to be honest. Like, they really like the way that you speak. And for some of you with the Sensual Lily and the dog, this might be a friend who's attracted to you as well. We have here popular, so they may view you as a popular person as well, by the way. Like kind of popular, extroverted, like that kind of vibe. But yeah, Sensual Lily and dog. Well, wow. I'll always be attracted to you. Like, is what that could mean. I'm attracted to you even though I'm your friend. And even though maybe I play like a friend or heart here. Because see, I have 2 hearts in this deck, right? And that's the more general one. Whereas I have a romantic heart, right? But we have the Sensual Lily and the dog, the friend. And so it makes me think of like, I'm a friend that's very attracted to you. Or I have a strong attraction to you. That sort of thing. Oh yeah, whip. Someone could be very taken by you physically, very attracted to you in a physical level. So I think there's a lot of that going on here. Near or far, wherever you are. That's what I got. Wow. So this could be somebody, if they are just a friend, this person actually might be quite like, you know, attracted to you. Okay. Now, of course, if that fits, obviously. If this is somebody else that you're asking about, that's not a romantic situation, like where you're like, oh no, there's no way, then obviously not. But yeah, they could find you very attractive or think a lot of people are attracted to you. Like, there's just something good, like nice about you in that way. We got the birds here. Maybe you patiently kind of handle repetitive things or difficult things, like you have a good control over yourself. This also could be that you often speak of goals and ideas and they admire that. Like maybe you're full of good ideas and they really would be like, oh, you know, I admire that so much about you. And it's part of the thing I love about you is that you're always kind of got an idea. As an example, you're always like kind of reaching for the stars or trying to do something. And of course, you know, the stork can be a distinguished person. So it's like somebody who's distinguished and elegant and amazing. And it's through effort. You know what I mean? Repeated effort as an example. Somebody who's very like sophisticated and refined. Like I said, a very intelligent person. And it's interesting because of far away. For those that are far away, they want to be closer to you. Like they want to get to know you. They want to act upon maybe certain feelings and it kind of they want to be closer to you. Like I think that they're very like attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't stay away even if it's wrong or something. Okay, let's see. What would they want to say? Oh, I miss the sound of your voice. So for some of you, they may really love the sound of your voice. They'd want you to know that. And maybe if you haven't spoken in a while, they, you know, miss it. We have here, please give me time, I'm trying. So this person could be trying to get closer to you or something like that. Maybe they need some time off or they're dealing with something as well. I can't believe you'd like me too. So yeah, this person's got you on such a high pedestal. Okay, so I could see that they may be in disbelief that you'd actually like them back or something. And then I wish things could have been different. So there may be something about the whole situation, like that they wish things could be different. Maybe it's the circumstances under which you met or whatnot. We have here, you bring out the best and the worst in me. And that's really interesting because with has a temper, you could bring out this person's temper because they care and they get really triggered. Unfortunately, that can be a symptom. You know, oftentimes we can do that kind of stuff. When we care about somebody, we're more likely to get pissed off. If we don't care about someone, we're not going to get pissed off at them, right? It's like my kids. You know, if they make me mad about something and I see something that I don't like, you know, and I tell them, it's like, you know, I get more upset if it was somebody, like when I was teaching, I didn't really care so much about, I loved my students, but they didn't affect me most of the time like my kids do. You know what I mean? Because I'm invested in their education, but it's just different, okay? Well, not all, I mean, some students you really connect to, but, you know, and I always felt like they were my second kids, you know, my second family, but just still, there's something different between that because I've gotten a strong emotional investment in my children, like my own children, you know, that's been there since the day they came out of my stomach, you know. Okay, you're a unicorn in a world of sheep, and this person finds you to be so unique and different. Like there's something about you that's just so different from everyone else they've met. And like I said, I really think that they think you have special qualities that really stand out. I feel like it's all my fault. That's really interesting too, because they may have felt, maybe this person has acted in a way to where they feel like they've kind of screwed things up in some way. Maybe they're kind of realizing, for some of you, if that makes sense, like maybe they want to make things better for you because they feel like they've had a lot of faults in this connection. I've been daydreaming about you. So it's like that Dreaming of You song by Cigarettes After, you know what? Look it up. I get that song there. And I actually didn't get that song for the other groups. And this card, I think, came out in almost all the groups. So this person's definitely been thinking about you. Okay? And any final message here? Soulmate. They feel like you're their soulmate. They feel a soul connection to you. I actually want to get one more. I've been eyeing this deck and I'm like, I need to grab one. And I'm like, I gotta grab it. Oh, wow. Go to the distance. This person may want to see you in real life. Especially if you're far away, they want to be more closer to you. They want to see you. They want to meet you. They may also have long-term goals when it comes to you as well. Like they're ready to go the distance in this connection. They're ready to get to know you, like to fight for this, etc., etc. We have time to go. Yeah, there's something here about traveling, I think, for some of you. Like they may want to meet you up or see you as well. And here with Not For You, that's really interesting. Let me get a little bit more on that. If they've acted, I guess, in a way that's quiet, I feel like they're going to come back around. Look at this. Because look at this. Please give me time. I'm trying. So if this person's acting a bit off or like not talkative or they've dropped a subject or something like that, it's not gone from them, I don't feel. It's just in hibernation, maybe for some time. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. And I wish this reading was helpful for you. I hope it was. And I was going to say, in the description box and in the comment section, hopefully as well, I do have a link to a meditation I've recently done. And if you're a member, you can see it already without ads. It's up there. But I did a telepathic communication. And like I've mentioned to the other groups, this could be used in very versatile ways. It doesn't have to be for your crush. It could be for a past loved one. It could be for a coworker that you want to like smooth things over with in the spiritual realm. It could be really just kind of healing. Maybe it could be healing for you. It could help you even connect maybe with someone you haven't even met yet. Maybe if you want to get visions of your future soulmate, that could be a way to do it. So that's the guided meditation. It's 10 minutes long. It's not that long. So I tried to make it something that people could just tune into every day if they wanted to. It doesn't take up a whole lot of time. And anyway, I've been wanting to do it for years, and I finally, one of the girls that's I read for a lot, and she's a good friend, I would say, she had prompted me finally to do it. She lit the fire under my butt. But anyway, yeah, I finally did it. So I'm going to put it for sale in like audio formats on Etsy, so you can download, get it forever. I'm also going to include it at the end of this video, but there will be ads on it. So, you have two options. You could just join as a member and go look at it there, or you could go buy it on Etsy. So whatever you like, if you want to experience it. There are other free ones. Kismet Rising, she's the one who inspired me. So if you do want a free one, she has one on her website, on her YouTube channel, and I've recommended it for years. And she's the one who inspired me anyway to do it. So props to her because she's amazing. She's amazing. I've had a personal reading with her. She's great. I would totally recommend. Anyway, she's one of my favorite channels. I get so excited when she uploads. Every time I'm like, ah! Anyway, but yeah, she definitely inspired me to do it. But anyway, take care, guys, and I will see you all in the next reading.